Hello BookTube, I'm bringing a haul for you today. The first book I'm gonna show you is a Stephen King book. This is Salem's Lot. I got this on recommendation from The Reading Road, who is an awesome booktuber. He's fairly new. I'll leave a link to his channel down below. He made a quite long video, but an awesome video on Stephen King because he reads a lot of King books and he talked about all the books he read by King so far. And it's like 45 minutes, but it's actually worth it, I believe. I saw a bunch of books I wanted to read from his recommendations, but I decided I could only buy one for now. I've only read 3 books by King so far, yeah, this summer actually, and it was On Writing, Carrie, and The Pet Cemetery. And I really enjoyed reading King, so I've been wanting to read more. Next up is a Catherine M. Valente book called Deathless. I'm realizing she's very popular on BookTube right now, and I heard about this, and it's about Russian folklore, sort of, a modernization of it. And I guess the protagonist is sort of a devil character, and it sounds very interesting. So I thought I'd love reading this. I'm guessing this is YA. I'm not sure at all. I love this edition. It's a very beautiful copy, and this is in English from Corsair, I believe. And I know there's another cover out there, but I thought this was awesome, and I love illustration, you know that already. And yeah, I'm excited. Next up is the International Reads Book Club's pick for March. It's Half of a Yellow Sound by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. I heard of this a while back. She was on this Swedish television show about literature and books called Babel, and I've been wanting to read her books for quite some time, so I decided to pick this up now since a bunch of other booktubers are reading this book in March, because it's always fun to have someone to talk to. I'd like to read her other books as well, Purple Hibiscus and Americana. I have 4 other books, and all of these are classics. First off, I have 2 Swedish editions. The first is a George Eliot book called Brother and Sister. This is a Swedish copy. This is quite a big book, and this is a lovely edition and cover design. This was very cheap. I think maybe this wasn't selling too great. I read a bit about it before I ordered this book, but I can't remember now what it's actually about, so I'm sorry. Next is another Swedish copy. It's Beloved by Toni Morrison. I've never read anything by her, and a lot of people have been talking about her on BookTube lately, and I saw this cover. It's a Swedish classics edition from, and it's sort of like this tattoo art cover. Very nice quality to this. Nice paper and structure on it as well. And this is the inside flap. Blue nice cover and this illustration. So I'm very intrigued to read her work. Really, I know Steven's books love her, and a lot of other people I'm watching love her, so I'm very, very excited. Next I got Cranford by Elizabeth Gaskell. This is the Penguin English Library edition, and I read North and South this month and very much enjoyed it. I like Gaskell's writing style and thought I'd pick this up. I actually found Wives and Daughters on my shelves in a Swedish copy. It's huge though, and this is barely 200 pages, so I think I will read this first, because I really enjoyed reading Gaskell, and I love her storytelling and how she writes her character, and yeah, it's not just from one perspective all the time, at least not North and South, which I very much enjoyed. So I'm reading this pretty soon, I'm thinking. Yeah, and I love these editions. Very nice to read, nice font size, very nice quality, and easy to carry around. The last book I have is another Penguin English Library edition. Pretty green one. It's Tess of the Arville by Thomas Hardy. I haven't read any Hardy yet. I do have another of his books in this edition. Far from the Maddening Crowd, I think it's called. But I'm very much looking forward to reading Hardy. Everyone talking about Hardy has described him and his writing like something kind of dark and depressing ish, and I just feel like he's gonna be a new favorite of mine. I'm gonna be very disappointed if I don't actually like his work, which makes it even more ridiculous that I got another of his books without even reading the one I have first. But since I was already ordering books, I picked this up because these are actually quite uh, unexpensive here in Sweden. So yeah, another copy for my collection. So if you've read any of these books, please leave a comment down below. Click the thumbs up, subscribe, whatever you want. I'll be back soon with a bunch of reviews on North and South, The Woman in Black, and The Ocean at the End of the Lane, I believe. So look out for those and have a nice day. Bye.